team's made their way.
What up, man? Take it easy on me, man. Take it easy, bro.
Fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Let's get it.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
I am ATL. There, if you watch.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll try the jet sweep here. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Watson on 3rd down. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Yetur Gross-Matos coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a 54-yard punt with a return of 11. And out will come the offense as they take over. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Good shit, boy.
Picked off
Defense, boy.
Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
After the interception, here's Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll try the left side. Harrison. Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a gain of 7 on the carry, but they'll need to double that here. It's 3rd and 14.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
Good field goal, boy.
They had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Yeah,
great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got him.
Oh, good touchdown. Oh, you want to show out on a one-little touchdown? This it. This it.
A great play there. His third
You run across,
touchdown
all the way
now
across.
on
All
the
right,
year.
this it.
And the Oilers have taken the lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. McCann's got it teed up. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
That's too easy. Keep on blitzing.
Because all division games have a little extra to them, but I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And his throw is incomplete.
Gotta catch that, boy.
Talk about this head coach. And let's face it,
Gotta
this
catch
season
that, boy.
certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped. And I think we saw some of that frustration boil
Gotta
over
catch that,
his
boy.
weekly press conference earlier this week.
Yeah, we certainly did, didn't we? Because, let's face it, he's heard the whispers.
Get through there.
And they're growing louder that he shouldn't
Break
be
through.
around next year. He essentially stormed out of that meeting you just referenced with the reporters. How did he end it? We're done here. Well, that's a function of losing and all the pressure that's on him. You hear about pressure creating diamonds? In this case, it's bursting the pipes of the coach.
On first down, it's Watson.
Good
He
pick.
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Looking to throw on second down. Wade, flush to his right. And it looked like he got the feed down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wade. This one complete to Ingram.
Oh, ball. God, you're that ball, boy.
This will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. 2nd and short now following the fumble. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Oilers are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. McCann's got it teed up. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
You feel me? I'll take anything and get him to me. Come on, baby. Pick your play.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
He went on YouTube and got that 3-4 defense down. I feel you, though, bro. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, bro, on defense, man. My shit's suspect. I need to learn how to do what y'all do on that defense.
On 1st down, it's Harrison. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, run that same blitz. I wish
you could run the same play. Coach and the pressure that he is under. CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what
now
you would think.
Now getting your nickel 3-5. There you go.
Thinking I redouble my
Cover
efforts.
3.
I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet
We got that yard.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
55, bro.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
I feel you, bro. Sometimes you got to blitz everybody, bro.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Cover 3.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Break through there, boy.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And there we saw one of the downsides of
break through there, boy.
Down because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Ooh, he went back to that goddamn.
Here's a handoff out of the
I'm still
gun.
gonna get that first.
And no room to maneuver.
He went to that 3-4 to get it right.
47.
I feel you, bro.
Well, you know,
You
this
gotta go back to what's working.
There were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this
You know
by
what
now,
I'm saying?
so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that
Gotta go to
one or
what's
two
working.
guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a
Hell
coach?
no.
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think they've got to go in there and make sure
top,
that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Throwing on first down. Wade uncorks one for Davis.
That's my pick, bro. Don't ever stop me like that, boy.
My goodness. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
That's my pick, boy.
And the Falcons are going
That's
to
my
take
pick, boy.
possession here at their own 33. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson escaping the pressure.
What the
It's
fuck?
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, he gonna get out of that 3-4 defense. That's, bro.
I'm
gonna kill you on that one, bro.
Your job as a defensive back,
Get up out of that
make
shit,
sure
bro.
you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Rice. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count.
He's trying to do a little crossing route. Trying to get that shit set
That's
up.
going to set him back 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Back to throw. Wade on the move to his left. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
I had fucking D.I. Jones right there. Some safety
on the
was.
sideline. A big
Could have
play
been
that
picked.
time through the air. 31 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wade. Flushed out right. That'll be caught by Rice. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Yeah, we knew that play was coming.
We'll get whistles and a timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And this results in 6. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Oilers had 6 to their lead.
That's all right. It's got a score right here, man. 4 before half. 4 halftime.
McCann's got it teed up. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And Watson has enough for the 1st down yardage as he slides to the turf.
Whoa,
a solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Watson on the sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Yeah, got to bag out, bro.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
To throw is Watson on third down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
From just shy of midfield, Watson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Back to throw. Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Wade in the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ingram. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wade. Flush to his right. And it's a fumble.
Good
and
ball.
The Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
And this one is right down Broadway. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up.
You got lucky, boy.
A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Off play action. Wade uncorks one for Davis. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. McCann's got it teed up.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances.
Oh, wide open, complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's going to let it go again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
Oh!
He knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Wade. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he goes out right around the 39.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get that one to Carter.
Don't try me down there, bro.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Marlon Davidson able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Wade. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And it's a touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Oilers are able to extend their lead. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson being chased out left. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Watson. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up...
They've got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They go play action here on 1st down. Uncorks one for Davis. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Rice. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now a give, right side. Rice. Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. To throw on third down. Wade. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Falcons are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the 3 true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the 2 true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a 3rd interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell him to rein it in. But at the same time, you can't just chuck it up there and hope for the best. And old school football coaches would tell you there's 3 true outcomes throwing the ball, and 2 of them are bad.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Watson. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Falcons on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And taken right at the 35. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 2nd and 20. Looking to throw. Wade. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Trying me, man.
Themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Catch the ball, kid.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Watson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Harrison. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun, Watson sliding out of the pocket. And now here's another interception.
He was out of bounds, man. Cut it out.
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Yeah. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Not really that good.
On 1st and 10, Wade. And Davis went left side. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. To throw on 2nd down, Wade. That's complete to his running back, Carter. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
Good play.
Touchdown! From 10 yards out. And the Oilers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by McCann, up and good, and that will extend this big lead. McCann's got it teed up. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now a 1st down throw. Watson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Oh, that's it. Right there.
That's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Dancing to his left. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And there will be a break in the action here. They're going to take a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Falcons send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Steps away to his
left. Do it. Oh.
He finds his man complete.
He only had one. Man got to fix that, bro. He only had 1 foot in there, but it's all right. I want you to go deep with it, bro.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wade. Over the middle, complete.
Oh, get that ball out of your hand, boy.
It past the 30, almost to the 25. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they
you got that quarterback that can fucking make audibles with everybody. I don't know why Deshaun Watson ain't no fucking X factor.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
I traded for this motherfucker from the Cardinals. This nigga ain't even no X factor. I'm like, what the fuck?
McCann's got it teed up. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 34. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. On 1st down, Wade. Flush to his right. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Falcons are going to get the football back at their own 17. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. On 1st down, Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man complete. That's Ingram. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. McCann now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. McCann's got it teed up. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Escaping the pressure right. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? I mean, they seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown's going on the board.
And now here is another interception. Picked off with great anticipation, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Bro, you're not going to score a touchdown.
Throwing on first down. Wade. He finds his man complete. That's Ingram. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help